Hey guys, Brian Schroeder here with Buyers Club. I got Misty Balvin with us with True Title. She's been a closer for True Title. Well, been in the title business for what? How many years?
24 years now.
That's a long
Almost 25.
time. Holy
Yes.
smokes.
I was 12.
Right on.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, very cool. So our members here are investors.
Mhm.
So I know you work with homeowners and investors, but you work with a lot of investors.
Oh yeah.
Kind of
Oh yeah. The
to a certain
majority.
extent, your specialty to a certain extent, would you say?
Very much so.
Very
Yeah.
cool. So talk to our investors about what makes True Title special. I mean, I've used True Title exclusively for, I don't know, at least 10 years or so, but
Mhm.
from your perspective, what makes True Title special?
Joining into the investor world taught me so many things when it comes to True Title. The fact that their knowledge supersedes so many other title companies I've seen with how investors work, how the files operate, how the loans and such are taken out
Yeah.
and operated also. Basically, I like the fact that True Title is a very big team member to the
Yeah.
investors. I mean, you guys, you're represented by title companies all the time, but if your title company isn't a part of your team, somebody that you know can talk to any of your customers to explain the process, maybe when you don't understand it, because a lot of investors don't have real estate agents. They don't have a lot of people representing them very often. So they're coming out of the woodwork without really any representation as to who they are or how legitimate they are when they do their business.
Yeah, I like that. We talk a lot about building your team around here and having quality members on your team. And True Title your closing agent is an awesome team member. And you guys have so much experience with working with investors. And you touched on this a little bit, but True Title is a pretty good sized title company. I think you got like how many
12
locations?
or 13 offices at this point. I
All
feel
over the
like
St. Louis
we're
metro
growing
area.
all the time.
Yeah.
We have a lot of availability to close anyone everywhere. We have so many options for our closings. Not only do we have all our offices, but we also offer options to either email documents to people, close them out of town, remote online access, as well as sending notaries to them just to give them a more catered experience when they're unable to be at the closing table.
Yeah, so many things that you guys can offer to the investor, and you just help the investor handhold to a certain extent, usually their seller
Yeah,
through the process.
because a lot of investors, they're buying properties that, I mean, let's be honest, these people are sometimes struggling. They're
Yeah,
going through a divorce, they're going through a bankruptcy.
yeah,
They're inherited a house that they don't want.
yeah,
So they're confused with what's going on with their own personal situations, much less dealing with the selling it and being called by 1,000 different people to sell
yeah,
this house. I
yeah,
mean, a lot of times they're so very overwhelmed.
yeah,
And it's nice to have an extra voice that's not part of that process to be like, listen, I know these people, you're in great hands.
yeah.
I'm going to walk you through every single ounce of this, and we're going to make this work and make you feel comfortable.
Love
I
it.
mean, that's the part of the team member that I love being a part of,
Yeah,
because I know these people are, sometimes these sellers are just going through some really hard times,
yeah.
and they just need somebody to a little extra to be there for them and make them feel like it matters, because it does.
Yeah, very well said. I couldn't say it any better. So
Thank
that was
you.
awesome.
Thank
So
you.
if you guys are looking for a title company, an investor-friendly closing agent and investor-friendly title company that's got tons of knowledge, use True Title.
Yeah. And we are always, even if you don't use us as your closing agent, we want you to know we're a resource. No matter what, I'm always available for anybody to ask any questions at any time. If I don't respond to you right away, you will hear from me that day for sure.
Perfect.
So I just like being there for people.
Awesome. Thanks for being with us, Misty.
You're so welcome. Thank you for having me.
Mhm.